Today with us, we have a very special guest, the one and only Oliver Cole, the co-founder of Grizzly, a tech company funded in 2021 by a group of experienced DeFi enthusiasts who believe DeFi services should be made user-friendly. So, could you just explain using, simple analogy, what is Grizzly and what does your platform offer to its users, and most importantly, why the name Grizzly?
In a simple analogy, Grizzly.fi is basically a hub for DeFi. So we are taking all the use cases out there and making them step by step easier to use, more understandable and more user-friendly. So we are not inventing a new wheel, but instead of that, we are taking the existing use cases of other protocols and just focus them on the users. So we make it easier to use and we make it much more profitable, much more user-friendly. And the question, the most important of them all, why the name Grizzly? First of all, because our slogan is speculate less, earn more. That's why we are a suitable product even for the bear market. And because bear-fi doesn't sound that nice, we decided to call it Grizzly.fi.
Could you elaborate on what are the Grizzlyhoney tokens and why do I need them to join the platform?
Yeah, very interesting question. So the honey tokens are basically the reward and utility tokens of our platform. You don't necessarily need them, or you are not forced to hold the tokens in order to use our platform, but along the roadmap, users will have many benefits using these tokens. And of course, it's a very nice analogy if you're generating rewards and if you as the investor are the grizzly, the hives are your pools, the bees, the smart contract do all the work for you. I think it's a very logical consequence that your reward is hold honey, so you can have a full stomach over the crypto winter.
Why is the focus on stablecoin liquidity mining?
Oh yeah, that's also very nice. Why the focus on stablecoin liquidity mining? And that's quite simple. Our focus on stablecoin liquidity mining is based on a research paper of the ETH Zurich, where professors and their students found out that an average liquidity miner makes round about 0% a year due to impermanent loss. So often they lose more instead of gaining something out of liquidity mining. And there are actually only two ways to get rid of it. The first way is to understand very deeply how impermanent loss works, to hedge against it, and so on and so on. And the second way is to use liquidity mining on stablecoins. And because we are always searching the easiest and most profitable way for our users, we decided to focus on stablecoin liquidity mining mainly.
Your platform seems to implement one crucial element that others seem to lack, and that is the clear and easy design and ease of access. Was this feature a crucial stepping stone from the beginning, and is simplicity part of your philosophy?
Yes, of course. We are always telling to our users, if we don't manage to become the most successful DeFi platform, we at least will be the most beautiful one. And it has a very strong reason because as you maybe already know, we are based in the two main crypto hubs of the world, being the Crypto Valley in Zug and being the Crypto Oasis in DMCC Dubai. And we see new projects coming out all the time, but most of the time, if you watch a presentation, it's always kind of the same. They always focus on a small little detail, very deep down into the technology, very technological, very hard to understand, and a very small detail deep down. And what goes missing, in our opinion, is just a focus on usability, it's just a focus on user. So in our main philosophy, we turned this whole thing around and told ourselves, what if we focus on the user first? What if we make everything on our platform optimized for the user, and of course the design and the user experience is right from the beginning a very, very crucial part on the way of making DeFi more accessible for the users.
Oliver, it is crucially important for any enterprise to be marketed well. To let the people decide if they want to be a part of it, could you tell us of your marketing initiatives in broad strokes? And of course, any upcoming projects in that regard at all?
Oh, our marketing initiatives. That's a very interesting question, because I think out of the DeFi platforms that we know, we have one of the strongest marketing teams of them all. We have a huge community already, like 80,000 people all around the world, in DACH region, in Russian-speaking countries, in English-speaking countries, very international community. And I think it has to do as well with our main philosophy, because we make it so usable and so understandable, we attract so many people. But besides standard marketing like social media, ad strategies, growth hacking and so on, we also have a big focus on education. And I think that's also why we are here on Dukascoin TV, because you can be already excited for what's coming next. We will work on some education projects together, and let's see how much of a nice content we can create for the users out there.
Oliver, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule for having a quick chat. And thank you for tuning in on this episode. My name's Ray. Make sure you check us out on all of our social media. Stay up to date on all sorts of financial news. And I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.